So today on Digging, we're going to talk about something that's rather a disturbing trend. The National Wildlife Federation has figured out that the average child only spends 7 minutes a day outside, but they'll spend 7 hours a day in front of some sort of screen, where it be a computer screen or a TV screen. And that kind of trend is something we need to reverse. And I think we have some ideas to help make that happen.
Absolutely. Today we've got a lot of little projects that is good for the entire family. All the generations can participate, planting a pizza pot, building a great little outdoor tent for the kids. A project that's under 50 bucks and easy to put together. In fact, I helped put this together. So did the kids. And we're also going to plant a family tree.
After we're done doing those outdoor projects, we are going to be cooking with kids at Nature's Table. Wait till you see the school she has, and then Chef Bick, what the man does with cherries just makes my mouth water. That today on Dig In.
Join us on Dig In, presented by the Scotts Miracle-Gro Company.
So, as you can see, I have a lot of helpers with me today, and we are going to plant a pizza pot. So we'll see how smooth and easily this goes, but what you'll see is the importance of having kids outside and having them gardening, getting them in the backyard while they're early. Are you guys ready to help me? Okay, Kyler, I need you to grab the big tomato for me. That's gonna go right in the middle. Pull that pot off of there. And it's probably, since that's big enough, we're gonna set that right there in the middle. Michael, I need a scoop of soil. Okay, Mr. Keenan, you got that? Put that in there for me. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, need a pepper. Mr. Keenan, how about some onions? We have some herbs to go in here. It's very easy to choose whatever you can put in this pizza pot. We have some tomatoes, we have onions, we have peppers, both sweet bell peppers as well as some jalapeno peppers. And we're also going to be adding some herbs in here, so we have a complete collection for our pot. The best part is the kids can actually harvest this and use it on their own pizzas, which makes it a little bit easier to get them to eat all of their vegetables. And the soil that we're using today is the Miracle-Gro Expand and Grow, which is an organic option to use in your vegetable garden, which when we're working with the kids is a great option for us to use. And you'll be amazed with the results that you'll have. It also helps to have older children with younger children. But what's important to remember is we can start them at an early age and keep it ongoing. Guys, you have done a fantastic job in filling up your pizza pot. Now that we've got it planted, we'll fix and adjust the plants a little bit, but then coming back through with Miracle-Gro Organic Choice Fertilizer is a great option if we want to keep the entire pot organic. Organic plants, organic soil completes the entire project. You guys were fantastic. High fives all the way around. Thanks for being my helpers. That is how you do a pizza pot in the backyard. We ended up having a beautiful pizza pot, and we want to make a big shout out to Degawa Gardens for giving us all of the plants that we used in today's pizza pot.
I'm here today with Alicia from our local neighborhood Lowe's store, and Lowe's has some great ideas for some creative ideas for little projects that you can do out in the yard. We just did one here today. I've got a crew standing by to finish it up for us. How can our viewers access these great ideas?
That's a great question. You guys can go to lowescreativeideas.com. There's going to be a huge list of ideas that are available for you guys to do at home and be able to take with you. This thing folds up very nicely, so you can store it or haul it if you want to take it out camping with you for the kiddos. They also have pages available that you can print off that'll have a list of all the supplies needed. This particular project here we did in under $50. So great if you're budgeting, with the family. It's a great way to get the kids out of the house and do something as a family together.
And we did it in under an hour the first time.
Absolutely.
We did it right the first time because you printed out these instructions. That was helpful. And it didn't take many tools. I mean, this is all stuff that you don't have to have a master's degree in carpentry to do.
Absolutely.
So what we have left to do with this guy right here is to put the drop cloth on. So you guys want to go ahead and take care of that? Now I think this would be a great little project to do before you put the drop cloth on. Have the kids come out with finger paints and that sort of thing. Lots of creative stuff that could happen.
There's a lot of people too that have posted comments on the website regarding what they use this for, and a lot of people have made these for their animals, which is a great idea as well.
Absolutely. Put their water under there, keep it cool.
Absolutely.
You bet. I bet if you, instead of using a drop cloth, you could even put shade cloth on there and use it as a temporary shade for plants. It looks pretty simple. Now we're going to, at the bottom here, after they get it all stapled, we've got this last piece of board to go on over the staples so that they're covered and protected from the kids' fingers and that sort of thing in case there's any sharp edges.
Absolutely, and that it keeps it from coming out again.
This is a great project to get the whole family involved, from grandparents all the way down to the grandkids. Any age can do this thing and be involved at any stage along the way. You can find, like she said already, the website is lowescreativeideas.com. We also have a link on our own website, digincolorado.com. Next up, I guess we better bring the kiddos in here to play. Hey little guys, come on, Arlo, Keenan, everybody come over here and check out the tent. See if you like it. And Ryan, come on Ryan, what do you think?
Go ahead, try it out.
Don't be bashful. Go inside, see if there's any plants to water in there, Keenan. The next project coming up is planting the family tree, so stay tuned and watch us do that.
Hi, this is Chef Mick Rosacci from Tony's Markets. Today we're going to take these beautiful cherries and we're going to make a cherry sauce and a cherry salsa right here on Dig In Colorado.
Introducing a powerful weapon in your fight against bugs, Ortho Home Defense Max, with a new continuous spray wand and a fast-acting formula, so you can kill bugs inside and keep bugs out, guaranteed. Ortho Home Defense Max.
Professionals have grown with Dram watering tools for over 65 years. Discover the quality of Dram. Nurture your plants with a shower of rain. Select from 9 water patterns. Care for your lawn with quality that will last a lifetime. Dram, the professional's choice for lawn and garden, at a fine garden center near you.
Introducing a powerful weapon in your fight against lawn weeds, Ortho Weed B Gone Max, with the new continuous spray wand, so you can kill invading weeds down to the root without harming your lawn, guaranteed. Ortho Weed B Gone Max.
Dig In gives you advice about the best products for the season. It's time for the product of the week.
Grow a greener, healthier lawn with Scott's Green Max Lawn Fertilizer. This fertilizer has a unique dual-action 2-in-1 formula that supplements lawns with iron and feeds them all in one bag. Iron is an essential micronutrient that enhances the natural greening process, so your lawn gets greener faster. You can apply Scott's Green Max Lawn Fertilizer to any grass type, and it delivers 100% nutrition with its all-food, no-filler blend. Pick up Scott's Green Max Lawn Fertilizer at any Denver area Lowe's store today. For more information, go to digincolorado.com.
Well, as you can see, the kids love these Dram watering wands, and if you'd like one for yourself, you can go to our website, digincolorado.com, and get the link to our Facebook page, post a question, and a lucky winner will win a whole variety of different Dram watering tools, including sprinklers, and I think there's even some pruning tools on there. So if you want to check that out, go to digincolorado.com, click on our Facebook page, and post a question. Well, Alicia and I are here today to plant a family tree in the yard, and it's something that you can involve multiple generations here of getting a tree put in your yard. Today we have a beautiful pear tree. I believe it's a Moonglow, is that right?
I believe so, yes.
Moonglow pear from Lowe's, and we're going to go through the steps on how to plant this. Now I've got all of our equipment assembled here. The boys here have already dug a hole twice the diameter of the root ball, but no deeper than the root ball. It should sit on a hard bottom. You don't want that tree to settle down too deep when you start watering it. We've got our Miracle-Gro garden soil for trees and shrubs that we're going to mix with the native soil to help add some organic matter to it. And after the tree is in the ground, we'll put some nice naturescape mulch over the top of it to keep the soil from getting too warm and also to hold in the moisture. So guys, let's go ahead and get started. So before we put it in the hole, what I'd like to do is, some people call it teasing. You just want to kind of pinch some of these roots apart so that they're sticking out and come in contact with your new soil right off the bat. Now, go ahead and shovel some dirt in that hole around the plant. Since this is on a little bit of a slope, I want to create a little bit of a watering well here so that the water doesn't just run down the slope but stays around the plant. Now this would be the time you'd want to water the tree in really, really well. Give it 2 or 3 times more water than you think it's going to need so that it settles the soil and gets the tree off to a good start with the soil coming in contact with the roots. During that time, you could add a root starter. This happens to be the Miracle Grow Quick Start. You add this to the water. Who wants to put the mulch down? Now 2 or 3 inches deep, no deeper, will be plenty adequate for it for the rest of this season. That'll help hold the moisture in, keep the soil from getting too warm during the summer. And mulch out as far as you can. A 3-foot circle would be ideal. And then the last part of the mulching process is to make sure that the mulch is not mounded up against the trunk, but is away from the trunk a little bit right at the base so that the bark of the tree, the trunk of the tree doesn't stay too wet. And that's how you plant a family tree.
So today we've met some really great, fantastic kids. A couple of them happen to be mine.
Yep, that still makes them fantastic though. But we're also going to meet a young man who's taken his love of woodworking and turned it into a business. So let's take a look at this.
Hi, I'm Zach Vaughn and I make wood cutting boards. This is a skill that my dad has taught me over the last several years, and I've been taking it off and trying to form a business out of it. Biggest thing in woodworking is to make sure that you're patient and precise. You want to make sure that you don't try to rush through anything. Basically, to start out, we cut down the wood into the sizes that we want it to be. Once we get it down to those sizes, make sure that all the edges are nice and smooth. And then we glue it together with a waterproof, food-safe glue. And we clamp that together and let it dry for about a day and get it all smoothed out. And then cut it down to the sizes that we want it to be. And then I use a disc sander to sand down the edges. Then for the rounded edges here, I use a router. We don't actually seal the cutting boards that I make. I actually put mineral oil on them to keep them moist, and that's also food safe, so if it gets into your food, it doesn't harm you in any way. Well, thank you very much for checking us out, and I'd love to hear from you all and sell some boards to you if you're interested.
So we've been talking about organic soil and organic plants, but one of my absolutely favorite ways to take care of insects on your vegetables is using a great organic option, which is ladybugs. You guys want to grab a handful of those, just kind of peel them off. These will be available in your independent garden centers, so it's a great way to grab these. You can probably also order them online, put them right on the plants, and they will devour any kind of aphid that you have in your garden. But our little helpers are also quite hungry and they want to play with these ladybugs. We have some great lettuce wraps that we're going to be learning to be making here in just a moment, and these guys are going to dig in. Grab one of those and dig in, guys. But now that we've got a great and healthy vegetable snack the kids are devouring, we are heading off to the cooking school where they themselves will make them.
Dig In with Keith Funk, MJ Engel, and Chef Mick Rosacci. Join us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Get the links at digincolorado.com. Dig In, presented by the Scott's Miracle Grow Company.
How did we do it last time?
I don't know, I forget.
Hello, neighbors.
Hey, Scott, perfect timing.
Feeding your lawn need not be so difficult. Get a load of this bad boy.
Sweet.
This snap spreader system from Scott's makes caring for your lawn snap, cracking simple, guaranteed. Just take the handy no-mess bag, then snap, lock, and go. It's a new day for lawn care. Feeding's never been so easy. To see a demo of the snap spreader, go to scotts.com. Feed your lawn. Feed it.
Go to any Lowe's in the Denver area now and get your snap spreader for the new low price of $29.97.
Dig In, gardening, cooking, and more. Get the latest advice, tips, and recipes at digincolorado.com. Dig In, presented by the Scott's Miracle Grow Company.
Hi, my name's Alicia. I'm with Lowe's. This is for your Dig Info segment. I'm here to let you guys know about our build and grow projects we have. You guys can access them based off of your stores at lowesbuildandgrow.com. They're going to be every weekend, every day, weekend day throughout the summer. It'll be Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays, your times will be from 10 to 11. Sundays, your times will be from 2 to 3 p.m. You can also access Lowe'sCreativeIdeas.com to find more projects that you guys can do at home outside of the store as well.
So we had a great snack with the kids inside the tent, and the person who came up with that and helped us create those is my friend Penny. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fabulous.
Now, you have a great little business here. Tell us about where we are at.
We're at Nature's Table Cooking School, and we keep nutrition as the top of our focus.
What exactly are we making? What's in them?
We're going to make a vegetable spring roll with all kinds of fresh veggies. We've got cucumbers, red cabbage, carrots, and a little bit of green onion and some rice noodles.
Fantastic. Let's get started. You guys ready to make some rolls? Okay, let's go ahead and make these.
All right, so we'll take out a spring roll, the skin, and it's just made out of rice paper. And you want to feel that? There's definitely a rough side on the top, and that's what's going to hold our veggies inside. And then on the other side, it's really smooth, much smoother than the other side. It's a little bumpy, yeah. It is, because of all the little ridges. So let's place that in the water. We just want to keep it in there, maybe 30 seconds, just to soften it up.
We don't want dirty hands.
We don't want dirty hands.
And so parents can also, you can put almost anything in these. You just need to
sure can.
Slice them and dice them thin enough to put inside the spring roll.
That's exactly right. And you can add shrimp, you can add chicken, you can add anything you like. All right, so our spring roll wrapper is nice and wet, okay, but not too wet. So we're just right along this ridge right here is where we're going to put all of our veggies.
Okay.
Put some cucumber. This is my favorite color combination. This always makes beautiful dishes. And we've got good flavor. We'll add some herbs. You could add, this is cilantro. We can also add mint, tarragon, whatever's in your garden.
Does this count for one vegetable a day? Because I know that they have that count.
It would,
okay.
Yes. About a half a cup is a serving of vegetables.
I want to see what you made.
I like to cut it at an angle. It just makes a better presentation. And look at that.
Look what you guys made.
Look how pretty. It's so colorful, isn't it? Beautiful. It's beautiful, right? That's nature. Nature is beautiful. And we made this peanuts or this almond butter sauce that we can serve with it.
Well, you guys, I am going to let you start snacking on this, and then we are going to clean this up and get ready. What do you guys say we make a fun fruit smoothie that's nice and nutritious? Does that sound good?
Ooh.
All right, so when we come back, we're going to clear this up, let these munchkins have a little bit of a snack, and we're going to make a nice, healthy smoothie with Chef Penny right here at Nature's Table. So we've cleaned up our spring rolls. Weren't those yummy? Those are super yummy. But are you guys ready to have a special treat?
Yeah.
So what is it exactly we're making now?
We're going to make a cherry mint smoothie. We've got cherries, mint. We're going to use some pineapple juice and some almond milk, so it makes it dairy-free. So it's a really nice, refreshing drink.
I'm excited, but I have to tell you, this little gadget you have here is amazing, because the hardest part, if you're doing anything with cherries, is having to core them out. You guys ready to see the magic?
Yeah. Watch.
Okay, so you put the cherries in there and you push down, and it actually takes the seeds and pulls them out.
4 at a time.
Oh, fantastic. So this is our cup of cherries that have already been de-seeded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay, so we can set that aside. Now, how many cherries?
We've got approximately 2 cups. We can make it work. So you want to put that in there?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Here, pour them all in.
Okay.
Fantastic.
We're going to use almond milk, and we'll just use a half a cup. So we'll just pour that in here. And then we're going to spice it up with our real pineapple juice. This is not from concentrate. This is real pineapple juice. All right, who wants to pour that in?
Okay, ready? I'll give you a little bit of help.
That's what's going to make it nice and frothy and creamy.
That is looking good.
We need about 6 ice cubes.
Can you guys count them?
1,
2,
3, 4, 5.
Very good.
Oh, that's it. Now we have 6.
All right, I want you to smell this mint. This is called pineapple mint.
Well, and what's great now when you add mint and you go to the garden centers, the array of mints is really there's a lot of options.
It
to
smells
choose
so
from.
good. It smells so good.
There you go. Each gonna put some in there. Throw it in there.
And our cherries, they're a little on the sour side, so we're going to go ahead and add just a little bit of agave nectar.
And what most people don't know is agave is actually a cactus, and you can grow it.
That's right. That's right. So let's go ahead and put that on our blender stand, and we'll put the lid on it, and we're away. All right, that looks good.
Turn it off.
Look how beautiful that color is. All right, look.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
Cherries and mint and pineapple. You could add fresh pineapple in here too. That would be really good.
Yum.
Who likes the color purple?
Me.
Yeah?
Okay, two hands. Two hands and take a drink and tell me what you think.
That's really delicious.
That was, I love the gadget. I love how smooth this is. I love how healthy of a snack this is for kids. Penny, we have had an absolutely fabulous time here. Can you guys say thank you to Miss Penny?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I enjoyed having you.
Thanks so much for having us. For all of the information on Penny and Nature's Table Cooking School, make sure to visit us at digincolorado.com.
Hi, this is Chef Mick from Tony's. We're using cherries today. We're gonna make a really nice salsa to serve with meats or fish or whatever you like here. I've started by pitting and chopping some cherries. I've got a couple of cups here. I'm gonna add some lemon juice, some lemon zest, a little bit of onion, as much as you want. Onion is optional, of course. A little bit of fresh chopped basil, and then a little bit of bell pepper. And you could adjust this around if you want, put something else in there. If you like, just a little shot of hot sauce. I'm gonna give this just a little bit of honey, optional here. And some sea salt. I always use sea salt. The flavor's just better. It looks like you're putting a lot in there, but it's not as salty. So this will mix up. Ideally, it should sit for an hour or so. And this is going to be delicious with like maybe some grilled Copper River salmon, or with a beef steak, or with a turkey breast or chicken breast on the grill. Really turns out nice. So hang around. We're going to make a cherry sauce to go with this beautiful piece of Copper River salmon.
Dig in, gardening, cooking, and more. Get the latest advice, tips, and recipes at digincolorado.com. Dig In, presented by the Scott's Miracle Grow Company.
Nice morning, Scott.
Hi. At a morning of tiny voices crying out, feed us. We've awakened from a long winter's nap and we're peckish to the point of starving.
I don't understand.
Your grass, man. It's a living, breathing thing. It's hungry, and you've got to feed it with Scott's Turf Builder. Attaboy, Mikey. 2 feedings now in the springtime. Strengthens and helps protect your lawn from future problems. Get Scott's Turf Builder lawn food. It's guaranteed. Feed your lawn. Feed it.
Dig In with Keith Funk, MJ Engel, and Chef Mick Rosacci. Join us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Get the links at digincolorado.com. Dig In, presented by the Scott's Miracle Grow Company.
Hi, I'm Neil Sperry, and you're watching just a moment of Dig In DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area. This is our landscape, our pecan trees here, big old majestic pecan trees. We've lived here 35 years. My little church in our backyard, the walk made out of antique brick pavers from one of the North Texas streets. You have your own character, your own fun in your part of America. Come see us in Dallas-Fort Worth sometime. Happy gardening from Dig In DFW.
Hi, this is Chef Mick from Tony's Markets. Today we're going to take some really nice cherries. We're going to make it into a sauce that we could serve with fish or beef or pork or chicken. I'm going to start here with pitted cherries. I've got 3 cups of pitted cherries. We're going to go into the pot. And pitting cherries, it's a whole lot easier if you use a tool like this. This is great. What you do is take the stem out. I push it right from the top down to the bottom. It kicks out the pit and it leaves you the whole cherry. So we got 3 cups of cherries in there. And then I'm going to add to it a little bit of green bell pepper, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of crushed red pepper, and onion. a little bit of lemon juice, a couple tablespoons worth, and the zest from that same lemon. This gets a shot of honey, a little bit of water, and a little bit of wine. So we're going to put this on to simmer, let it cook 20-30 minutes till it marries into a sauce, and in the meantime we're going to go make some nice salmon. We've got our cherry sauce cooking now, and it's been simmering for about 15 minutes. I'm going to start some salmon. I've got some beautiful Copper River sockeye salmon here. What we're going to do is get a nice pair of needle nose pliers and wash them up real good, and you can just pull those bones out one at a time if you like. And then you can also, I like to eat the skin. I will take a fork and run this under cold water and scrape all the scales off. If you get the scales off, the skin is really, really delicious. Nice crisp finish to it here. So we'll get this ready for the pan. You could do this on the grill. It'd be fabulous on the grill. I'm using the lemon lime dill salmon rub, or you could just use salt and pepper. That would be delicious as well. So we get our pan heated up here. Just give it a little drizzle of oil. You could use a grill pan. You could use, you could go do it out on the grill, but searing in a pan is really nice. Lay it down here, oil, let it sear in the pan. I'm probably gonna let this side sear 3 or 4 minutes. I'll get a nice little brown edge on it. I'll turn it over, do the same thing on the second side. This piece of salmon is probably gonna take 6-8 minutes to cook. You know, the sauce is coming along nicely now. These cherries are breaking down. We want to get it cooked so they pretty much break down completely. And if you need to add a little bit more wine or a little more water to it, it'd be great. All right. So the salmon is looking just about done. Looks a little bit of pink in the middle there, just the way I like it. And I turned it off a couple of minutes ago so it finished slowly. And this sauce here is looking pretty good. We get a little taste. Needs a little bit of salt. I'm gonna put just a little bit of hot sauce in here to give it a little bit of a pickup, but not enough to be hot. You could add a little more honey at this point. Get it to taste the way you like. This is just what I'm looking for. Perfect. Let's bring in our plate. I got some nice lettuce and radishes out of the garden. Oh, they turned out so nice. Take our piece of salmon, add it to our plate. I'm gonna sauce it. A little bit of cherry sauce. Oh, perfect. We've got Copper River salmon with a nice cherry sauce. You can get this recipe and all the recipes today at digincolorado.com. Let's dig in.
I'd like to give a big shout out and a thank you to Lowe's today, and especially to Alicia, who came out and helped us plant this great pear tree and build that wonderful structure and some of the other projects.
Nature's Table Cooking School is a great school for young kids and adults. Make sure to check her out. We had a lot of fun while we were there.
And thanks, Chef Mick. I think it's about time we have some of that salmon with the cherry sauce. That's about it for the show today.
We had a packed full day. For all the information, as always, check us out on digincolorado.com.
She's a fanatic, crazy woman.
Sprinkler dance.
Hi. Who am I?
Yeah. It's nature's. Sorry.
Good God.
Sprinkler dance.